Oh, wow. Well, quite honestly, I think for myself, certainly, and for many of you, sometimes that's hard. But I have lots of little reminders in my office that always remind me to take a pause, take a moment. I schedule meetings with myself at least twice a week. They are either 10 minutes or 20 minutes in length, where I do something just for me. I may go for a walk. I may walk my dog. I may go to the gym and take some more time with that. Or I may just sit and actually take some time to just think. So putting oneself first. You know what? There's one other thing I do that is not always very popular at home, but I will announce to my husband and my stepchildren that the kitchen's closed. That's a good one. So they kind of fend for themselves and bring things in. All kinds of things you can do. Just get it on your calendar and make you as important as everything else that's going on in your life. Small things count. I would say that it depends upon what the motivation is behind that aggression. And I would say that aggression to me is a word that does carry some negativity to it. It's not so much aggression as it is being very genuine and authentic, understanding what your values are and where your lines are drawn in the sand. And doing that in a very kind and a very thoughtful way. It doesn't mean being overly nice. I mean, I have actually worked with women who have set out to destroy other women. Anybody ever had that experience? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really not your friends, right? And I don't understand that. You know, Madeleine Albright said once, there's a special place in hell for women who don't like women. And that's absolutely true. So I think it's just a matter of knowing who you are and being very genuine and very rooted in that, in the way that you approach business and life. Being yourself doesn't mean that you can't be assertive and strong and state your opinion in your own way, but without making less of other people. You know, it's not about, you can't be big by making other people small.
Right.
Just be you and step into that space and stop being afraid of going to that space. You're brilliant, you're smart, you have experience, every single one of us. And it's up to us to kind of get really comfortable with that, put on those big girl shoes and go walk that. So if I see a woman or a man or anybody being aggressive and unjust and mean and hurtful with it, that's wrong for everybody.
Right, right.
But being a woman of power is really understanding your own power and taking that forth and using your voice. For me, the key to, and negotiation is definitely a learned skill. It's definitely learned. And I don't know why this is, and this is not a them against us or anything like that, but in my lifetime, in my experience, I find that men are usually much better at that than women. And it just seems to be that way, and I don't know why. Maybe we missed that somewhere along the way. But I would say that it's definitely learned, and you can learn all the steps. You can walk through steps of negotiation. We've got some attorneys here that can help us do that too. There is a process to it. But the most important thing that I think there is about negotiation is the way you think about it. It's your attitude going into it. Every negotiation, to me, should be a win-win. We negotiate everything every day and all the conversations that we're having one way or the other in some way. And little kids are real good at this, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Mommy, 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 mommy. I want this, I want this, I want this. Why can't I have this? Well, and so it goes on. But I think if you think about when you are going into a negotiation, first of all, before you ever get there, know what it is you want. Take all the restrictions away. What would be the greatest result of this in the world for you? Then think, how would that benefit the other person? Then, how much are you willing to give up in the negotiation? Where is the line in the sand where you draw back and you say, I'm done, and I go away? So you have to kind of set the bar for yourself. But at least for me, a true negotiation is always a win-win. So it's not always about what I want, but what is the other person getting out of this too? What do they want? And how can I make sure they get that? So it's really attitude, make it a win-win, know what you want clearly, and know how much you're going to give away till you get to that line of non-compliance, and then you walk away. Sometimes a negotiation is a no deal. what to take away from the day. I would hope that you connect with these incredible women that are here and sitting beside you all over, and find a piece of yourself that you haven't noticed, or that you haven't nurtured, or that you haven't known was there before. To me, having power in ourselves is all about being very, very rooted in who we are. We'll talk more about this as the day goes on, but I think that's what I would want for all of you, is to find a piece of yourself that's maybe new or refreshed or brushed off, and renew it, bring it back to the surface.